Scratchy throats and a runny nose can start to appear as the days grow shorter and the leaves begin to change. Allergies are no longer belonging to just one season. Our Victoria Bailey joins us live in the studio with more. Hey, Victoria.
Hey, Scott. Most of us are prepared when spring rolls around to stock up on allergy meds. But what I learned today is that when fall is in its first week, there are allergy triggers blooming, and they are possibly more irritating than before.
The arrival of fall usually gets folks in the mood for pumpkins, football, and autumn leaves. But dermatologist and allergy expert Dr. Philip Hooker says you can't forget about allergies.
In the fall, the weeds kick in. And so the ragweed is the most prevalent one around here that gives the most trouble. And it starts up in August. It's going real strong right now in September, and it'll be into October and even November until we get a good frost. It'll be bothering patients. So they'll be having the typical symptoms of hay fever.
Studies show seasonal allergies, including fall allergies, affect more than 35 million Americans. Keith Bordley says although he loves seeing the leaves change, he almost hates seeing the season roll in.
My sinuses kick up really bad. I just get congested on a daily basis. This time of year, with the season changing, it is horrible for allergies. The sneezing, even though spring is known for the pollen, the fall, it still kicks up again.
Hooker says this time of year can be tricky trying to figure out if you are experiencing a sinus issue or you have something else.
It can make you feel like you have a cold, but the difference is with a cold, you're going to have fever. So check your temp. If you don't have fever, you probably are dealing, with allergy. And then also the cold's going to last 4 or 5 days and be gone. The allergy in the fall can last for weeks or even sometimes for a month or two.
Along with taking allergy medication, Hooker says staying away from pollen is a huge combatant.
Stay inside as much as you can. If you have windows, don't open them. Because if you open those windows, you're going to let the pollen in. And so people tend to let the windows be opened, when the weather is nice and the air is cool in the fall, but actually you're letting all the pollen in. So keep them closed, keep the air conditioner running, and just try to stay inside as much as possible.
Now, Hooker goes on to say if you choose to use an allergy medication, it's best to do so at night. One of the side effects with most of them is drowsiness. Scott.